are embroiled in some drama. The Vanguard boys, I know, the Vanguard boys. Old Zach and Gavin, good old Zach and Gavin, at Gavin CMB. So the Vanguard, they did a interview with Ryan Grimm, and Jimmy Dore's pissed off about it.
And for an actual debate. But Jimmy's over here acting like for months now that Ryan's running away from him. I'm sorry, but that's simply dishonest. That's just dishonest, man. He's trying to debate you. He's been trying to engage you. You're the one that's running away, and you are the one making it weird as fuck, dude. You are attacking him personally. You are...
So that means they've made it, right? If the Vanguard is in the middle of drama, that means they've made it. Congratulations, Zach and Gavin, you made it.
What is so hard about just sitting down and engaging with someone that disagrees with you? Again, you can sit down with Tucker Carlson and have a perfectly amicable conversation. You can sit down with Joe Rogan and have a perfectly amicable conversation, and I don't begrudge you for it. But that being said, I think it's fair to say Ryan Grimm agrees with us on more things than fucking Tucker Carlson. I'm sorry, but I think he's more of an ally. And I think it's kind of insane that we can't...
You don't have to apologize, Gavin. That's clearly the case. That's clearly the case.
Have a conversation about infrastructure with someone who's our ally, but then we have to turn around and defend you when fucking people are criticizing you for having conversations with Magnus. Like, it's just really mind-blowing. And again, to all these people too saying that like why would we go after Jimmy? He's helped us so much. Why would you bite the hand that feeds you, etc.? That would be access journalism. That would be fucking access journalism. If we refuse to criticize Jimmy Dore when we disagree with him, that would be fucking access journalism. That would be trying to hold on to a subscriber base, a fan base of people that are...
It would also be hypocritical. Didn't he criticize them? So they can't... This is punching down, right?
Jimmy Dore sycophants for no other reason than for money.
Yep. So, anyway, and just to be clear, the idea behind Ryan Grimm agreeing to come on our show and not go back on Jimmy Dore's show is to provide security that the interview is actually going to go fucking out to people, right? I don't give a shit if they don't do it on our show. They can do it on any fucking show they want to. They can do it on Bosch's show. They can do it on Jackson Hinkle's show. I want to see the fucking thing happen. I want to see it go down. I want to see the interview happen, the debate, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I also want to see the old one, and I want to see Jimmy show us exactly what the fuck we did wrong.
Nope, I turned off my camera. I was disappeared by the CIA. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I guess that's probably all we have to say on this subject, guys. I think I've pretty much got...
Yeah, so that's very good points. Ryan Grimm, he didn't cover the New York City mayor's race. Do you not give a shit about democracy and ranked choice voting? Ryan Grimm, as long as there's holes, as long as these YouTubers don't cover every single fucking story, then there's plenty of space for anybody that wants to jump into the ocean. So Ryan Grimm, I'm going to say this about Ryan Grimm. I watch Force the Vote very carefully. For every single scientific breakthrough that you have, you need 10,000 scientists. You need 10,000 scientists for every one breakthrough. For every single breakthrough, you need 10. So that means we need to finance not just 10,000, 100,000, 1 million scientists. When it comes to Ryan Grimm, I followed Force the Vote very closely. Very closely. I'm, a Force the Voter for life, motherfucker. You want to end the empire? Force that vote. You want to get rid of poverty and homelessness? Let's force those goddamn votes, too. Force the vote, force the vote, force the vote. Now, Ryan Grimm, he was absolutely crucial. He was absolutely essential. He was key. If it wasn't for Ryan Grimm and his one little piece of information, his breakthrough that exposed Jinx Kevin McCarthy lie, I'm not for sure if we would have ever, have actually concluded, if we would have actually adjudicated this damn thing, if it wasn't for Ryan Grimm. He was opposed to the damn thing, but he did say the possibility that you can get Nancy Pelosi to step down and get somebody else in there that's not a Republican. We needed to know that. We needed to know that. Ryan Grimm, what is he? He's an intelligent progressive who knows the rules to Congress. That's delicious. That's an appetizer. That's an entree, and that's dessert. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, please. Not just Ryan Grimm. We don't just need one Ryan Grimm. We need 10,000 scientists for every single breakthrough. We need millions of Ryan Grimms. That's what Force the Vote needs. Hell, I remember it was like 2 days before Force the Vote was about to happen. And it's like, so it's about to happen. Nobody was, I felt like I'm the one that said it's about to fucking happen. Nobody else was saying, oh, it's 2 days from now. Just fucking yelling into a microphone, acting like, without Ryan Grimm, Force the Vote was just a revolutionary chicken running around with its head cut off. Oh, okay, there's a revolutionary chicken running around with its head cut off. What fucking good is that? Just fucking bleeding all over the goddamn place? Ryan Grim was essential. Ryan Grim was crucial, okay? So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Second thing, look at the state of America. Look at the state of America. It's not Jimmy Dore versus the goddamn world. It's America. It's the Americans versus, you know, the oligarchs and the plutocrats and the empire and so much shit, big pharma and this and that. The wealthy and the powerful. It's the working class masses versus the elite classes. So, Jesus Christ. Are we winning? Are we winning? Look at all the goddamn bills that JoJo has passed. He's passing bills as fast as he walks. Fucking JoJo, that motherfucker. So, we passed an infrastructure bill. We got $800 goddamn 6 months ago. So, Jimmy Dore, let's hear what Jimmy Dore has to say.
Because he has a financial attachment.
That's right.
Because I believe you can get Ryan Grim's book on the TYT platform every Friday.
I bet you can.
Would that compromise his reporting
in any way? Of course it would. He'll never tell the truth about the biggest middle-aged McCarthyite smear merchants, which is the Young Turks. So this idea that you call out other, you're the guy who's wrong, and the people you work with and for, they're the ones who are wrong on the internet, which is.
So we don't have land reform. We don't have universal basic income. Poverty is still everywhere. The war on Palestine, Venezuela, Yemen, and Cameroon, and Somalia. We got public option, Medicare for all. What about goddamn medical family leave? What about free college? What about the Employee Free Choice Act? We do anything for unions? What about the Patriot Act? We're going to repeal that damn thing. What about instant runoff voting? What about making Puerto Rico and D.C. the 51st and 52nd state? Have we ended police brutality? They just shot Johnny Hurley, the goddamn hero, up in free Mumia, free Snowden, free Assange, Winter, Peltier. Do we have an economic bill of rights? Have we got free internet for everybody? Fuck, just pass it. You know, I don't even want to say that, but he's passing, just slowly churning out a bill here and there, and get the fuck out of here. Joe Biden right now is paving the path for Donald Trump 3.0. So what about adding, rights to water, privacy, food, clothing, housing to the Bill of Rights? Are we going to break up the banks? Are we going to pass a Glass-Steagall Act? We're going to redact all the JFK files. Do you even know who killed JFK? Are we going to plant 1 trillion trees? Are we going to get them Tubmans? What the fuck? People say the Tubmans is just symbolism. We're not even getting the symbolism fucking passed. It's in process. What about a wealth tax? Family medical leave, and in the war on drugs, we're going to do that? What about get American dollar version of Bitcoin? What about confronting human trafficking, terrorism, slavery, and genocide everywhere it exists? Nah, we're an empire that don't fucking stop the goddamn bullshit. Are we going to pass a felony with outlaw in homelessness? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Are we doing any of the things that we need to do? We're not doing any of the things that need to be done. What's the goddamn endeavor? So, Jimmy Dore, what are you saying?
Which is why you have to block people like a jag-off pothead comedian, yet still tweet at him and about him. Is there any more of this? No, that's it. Okay, here we go. He's like, Ryan Grim is like if Sam Donaldson had a love child with Sam Donaldson. I think
they need to add a Sam Donaldson photo in that.
So here comes, now this is my favorite part. This all happened right at the end of their live stream, and as soon as I started asking questions, they jumped. So it was unfortunate. I was hoping that they would, make him answer some of the questions, or at least one of them. But here's what happened. Watch this.
And then sometimes I see you, getting salty when people come after you, and it's like, well, you did kind of wade into this yourself. I think that's fair to say with the force the vote stuff, which on your debate with Brianna Joy Gray, you essentially admitted was a good idea after all was said and done. And so.
Well,
I don't know.
I think the idea of leveraging your vote, like for a particular floor vote on Medicare for all, no. But
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yes, so
What the fuck?
the idea of forced to vote is good, just not when there's a totally ideal time to do it, like in the middle of a deadly pandemic. That's not again. He's still doing that shit. We should have asked for something else. When he came on my show, he was saying I wasn't asking for enough.
Jimmy Dore, you're making a lot of good points. Jimmy Dore is he's still national treasure. He's our left-wing shock jock, okay? He's our left-wing shock jock. He says he's going around spreading consciousness, fine. But hey, Jimmy, how come we haven't done any more force to votes? Just one fucking force to vote and that's it? Where's the concrete changes? Just spreading consciousness? Motherfucker, Jesus Christ, I don't know how much more consciousness you need. I mean, how much awake do people need to be before? Yeah, you got to wake people up in order to move them, but I'm awake, so I'm not for sure who else needs to be woken up. So I'm going to say this about Jimmy Dore, okay? There is no left system. There is no MSNBC or CNN or Fox News for the left. All we got is a bunch of corporate right-wing motherfuckers. And what sucks about that is Fox News will declare an election and get their motherfuckers elected, but we don't have a left system, an opposition media that is, strong and it can, when it comes to reporting all the things that are fit to report, right? The New York Times is printing all the things that's fit to print. What a left-wing media would have to do is basically report on all the things that need to be reported on. And until you have an entire apparatus and a system that is reporting on every single issue that needs to be reported on, there's, stories. Jimmy Dore don't catch all the stories. There's 330 million people in America, so that's 330 million different interests. He's not, and as long as there's stories that Jimmy doesn't cover, then there's plenty of space on the internet for basically anybody. If you don't have your own show, okay, so Jimmy Dore. I wish Jimmy Dore, instead of just wanting a bunch of, sycophants, that he would, push for an army of individuals, right? Liberals are like cats, so you have to, herd cats. It's almost impossible to herd cats. They're going to, stay with their own individualistic self, but if you have an army of individuals, if you have an army of individuals, as long as they're doing their own individual thing and they're doing, fighting a good fight, then good on them. Good on them. Instead of having like a top-down hierarchy, it's, basically if you're a progressive fighting a good fight, you're already on, the revolutionary team. You're already on. That's how Jimmy Dore should look at this. And, ultimately when it comes to TYT, and any of these other, lefties, Crystal and Sagar, I feel like that's my dividing line. Crystal and Sagar, you can do whatever you want to do, but for some reason people are going to click on my video with Crystal and Sagar, but you're not happy that Melanie Stansberry got elected, or India Walton got elected, or Pedro Castillo got elected. You're not happy when I'm happy? That's a problem. Y'all want the fucking trash? I don't understand the YouTube algorithms or why y'all click on the dumb shit that you click on, but frankly, I want to say that Melanie Stansberry won her election, and then that's what we wanted. That's change. That's real concrete change. And then that's the stuff we talk about. That's the stuff that's, instead of this, kind of personality, YouTube personality bullshit. Because we don't have a goddamn Walter Cronkite. We don't have a motherfucker on the left that says, all right, Pedro Castillo is the winner, so let's declare him the winner and get that motherfucking socialist to become the president. You got a bunch of dumb jackasses that's running around still defending fucking Donald and shit. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck a racist, fascist motherfuckers. I'm glad you guys are just so evolved that you don't even have to deal with this shit. But fuck, I've dealt with goddamn racist, fascist pieces of shit my whole fucking life. So fuck a racist, fuck a fascist motherfucker. That's exactly right. That's 100% correct. So until Jimmy Dore can report on every single story, until Jimmy Dore can be our Walter Cronkite, until we have a system that says Pedro Castillo is the fucking president, it's just a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all. So if you have the video and you got the audio of the whatever, the shooting or the thing or the shouting or what the fuck ever, you got the video, you got the audio, and you keep making videos with video and audio, people will click on it and it'll have an impact. That's Kyle Kalinske. You just keep on making them, people will hear you. And if you got the video or the audio, that means if TYT has the video or the audio, you're going to click on it, or your heroes are going to click on it to, mine their stuff and put it on their show. And so I'll end it off on just the concrete changes. What happened to the Justice Democrats? What happened to actually getting concrete, real fucking change? What happened to a force the fucking vote? We're just going to spread consciousness and laugh at goddamn Jimmy's jokes till, all live long day? All right, I'll laugh at your fucking jokes. You're a comedian or whatever. But are we going to change the system for the fucking better? Are you just, spreading misery all over the fucking place until what? Until what? What what could possibly be if there is no concrete, what is the focus? What does Jimmy Dore want the people that click on his videos to do? What's the focus? Just piss people off to where what? They fucking pop a top? What's the fucking point? If it's to get Melanie Stansbury elected, if it's to get India Walton elected, if it's to get Pedro Castillo elected, 100 Mexicans got fucking killed because they believe in democracy. I don't see that kind of dedication to democracy in America. It would be awesome to have a Jimmy Dore that's, if he was Walter Cronkite, it would be awesome to have a Jimmy Dore that's the head of an MSNBC. I said I was going to end it off on the thing, but ultimately, Jimmy Dore, I could see why he's sensitive, and I could understand why, you know, he's a fucking fighter, right? And, but ultimately, he's not the end-all, be-all. He's not the end. You're a YouTuber. You're a comedian. You're a jag-all fucking comedian in your garage. How far are we supposed to, you know, put you on a fucking pedestal and say that you're so fucking grand and great? You're a jag-all comedian in a goddamn, you know, in your fucking garage. Are we going to change anything? Are we going to stop the wars? Are we going to stop poverty or homelessness or anything? Are we just going to click on videos and keep laughing about our fucking collective misery and just what? Watch it all fucking burn? If Jimmy Dore is the end-all, be-all, then he should run for president. If Jimmy Dore is the end-all, be-all, then he should run for Congress. If he's the end-all, be-all, then get in a position of power and make the fucking changes that, you know, that you want to see in the world. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Instead, you know, if Jimmy Dore isn't going to run for president, you're not the end-all, be-all, motherfucker. If you're going to run for president or shut the fuck up. Run for Congress or shut the fuck up. We'll laugh at your jokes. Your left-wing shock jock, you'll keep on, you know. We need a Jimmy Dore, but we need something better than a Jimmy Dore. And if Jimmy Dore can't evolve, then we need to evolve. And maybe we could find a Walter Cronkite, Jimmy Dore, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X kind of person. Maybe that person is out there. But ultimately, Shay said the people, we have to save ourselves. So there is no savior.
He was saying you got to ask for more than Medicare for all. And now he's saying that's a bad idea. Why? There's no reason why. Again, there's still no reason why.
Yeah, of like withholding your vote for speaker or for the rules package for leverage. Yeah, that's. I never said that wasn't a good idea. And yeah,
yeah, could your voice crack a little harder? Yeah, I never said it wasn't bad. Ooh, come on. I mean, obviously the idea Jimmy Dore came up with is fucking great, which I didn't come up with, by the way. I didn't come up with this fucking idea. The idea that Jimmy Dore was pushing was obviously correct and right, and I have to now still weasel and try to pretend like it was somehow wrong, even though, yeah, you should use leverage for your vote to get something. What? And why not Medicare, anyway?
kind of stumbled into that one because, you know, I at first I thought I was just like offering helpful, you know, insight into the parliamentary process behind it.
Oh,
Even came on.
He's a helpful guy.
He just wants to help.
He's a solid dude.
He's just an earnest man with decidedly unserious here. He's just an earnest man. He's just trying to be helpful, everybody. He's Mr. Good Guy. He's Andy Griffith.
And Show, who just put the thing on, happily came on to explain. And I was the one who explained to him that no, like, it's not going to elect Kevin McCarthy.
By the way, so then why didn't you call out Cenk Uygur when he kept pushing that lie? Oh, that's right. 'Cause
Jimmy Dore, if it wasn't for Ryan Grimm, none of us would have known that. None of us would have known that. We need 10,000 more Ryan Grimms, okay? Quit alienating people, Jimmy. Quit alienating people. Get concrete changes. Run for president. Or just be a jag-all comedian, I guess. Just make your fucking jokes and your quips or whatever. Anyways. Live, love, laugh, everybody. Enjoy. Enjoy life.